Well, namaste, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Master Lady Kira Ra here. I'm never quite sure when the handshake happens between YouTube and this computer, but if you are catching me live right now, thank you for being here. Thank you for opening up your heart. Thank you for saying yes to this amazing life. And right now, today at Tosa Blue Mountain, there is so much happening that I just had to be here live with you. And I wanted you to feel the gift of Tosa Blue Mountain. Look at the breeze today. And I'm going to turn my computer just a little bit and look at the pyramid of peace and the sky. I am not doing justice to that blue. And you probably can't hear my amazing waterfall that's literally right there in front of me. And as we're coming together, this is that moment. This is the moment of the momentum. We have been in this incredible pre-equinox period. And starting on September 20th, what's going to happen is 20, 21, and 22 is going to bring in this, the only way I can describe it is this sea of equanimity. There's going to be this huge balancing energy. And right now, it's like we're all on this raft, sitting on this beautiful lake, this beautiful space, but humanity itself is in limbo. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing the rising polarity. You're seeing all of the illusions getting stronger because you are rising. You wouldn't have found your way here if you weren't. You're here right now. Breathe with me. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Let's just open today with this amazing Aesa breath. And remember, what is an Aesa breath? It's when we breathe in through our nose all the way up, the energy of Ave, that hail, that welcome. Breathing up Ave. There it is. Feel the wind, right? There it is. Easiest element to command is the wind, right? And so we breathe in, exhaling. And as we exhale the sa, you see the wind. It's the infinite presence. It's that which rides. It's the wings. It's what causes us to dance and soar. We are at a moment of soaring. We are at a moment of preparation. Here at Tosa Blue Mountain, we're celebrating Mexican Independence Weekend, and we've got all this wonderful food and we have people who are doing clearings and people coming for so many different things, tours and just to be on the land. What are you doing today to be on the land? And that's why I brought you our land, because everything you see is Tosa Blue Mountain and so much more. Feel the wind, feel the wind. And so as you do, and as you're feeling all of that, I want to share a couple things with you right now. And thank you for being here live with me. And if you're catching this outside of live, thank you for catching up, because this is an important one. So I want to begin. Look what you're looking at right here. So this was my visual art of the alchemical transformation through the 4 steps of the Yoga of Self-Ascension, which anchored throughout humanity in August. And so it's all about, you notice the release of time, you notice this creation energy. But if you relax your eyes, if you look into the center of that Merkaba and all of the alchemies, the mercury, the sulfur, the salt, the blending of all that energy, what you see is the stillness, the you, that eternal still center, that which is the 0 point, that which ignites that beautiful Einstein-Rosen bridge, that's which sustains the torus field of creation where the law of instantaneous manifestation resides. It's when we recognize that to be in union begins with to be in union with the self, to be in that space of wholeness, to release the judgment, beginning with the judgment of the self, to carry that unconditional love that holds the compassion that lifts us into and sustains a 5th dimensional field of awareness so that we may relax into the surrender. And this is important to understand as we've arrived right here at Saturday, September 14th, post Mercury retrograde, after Saturn opposition, preparing for full moon and equinox. September, we are in, forgive me for saying that fast, go back and listen to it again, but I pray that if nothing else, you can just receive the depth that everything you've ever believed about spirituality, about religion, about the way it has to be, if you are still carrying beliefs about the way it has to be, then you are limiting yourself from the way it is. It is. Just go right there with me. At the end of the day, it is. And what do you want to put after that? It is beautiful. It is extraordinary. It is remarkable. It is a blessing. It is a miracle. What is the creation around you creating? Because I'm going to share with you another visual art piece of mine that's really important. And this is what's happening on the equinox. So as you're gazing at this on the equinox, what you're seeing is on the right-hand side, again, there you are, right? You are that still center. So there you are. And that emanation all behind you, that cross of perfect balance, that's that shield of Zadkiel, that carrying of creation energy itself. But if you notice to the left of that and you see, the only way I can describe this is just like this transformation. It's like this instantaneous transformation, because this is the equanimity and the receptivity of a benevolent masculine with the divine feminine. This is that king queen moment. This is that, are we doing this or not? Do you want to dance or not? This is that moment. And when you gaze at that, this is happening right now. This is happening on the 22nd, this explosion of presence, this unified field. And what is so powerful about that is that this is going to affect all of humanity so much that that's why I had to be here with you today. Because when we gaze at the calendar, and I want to share that with you as well, when we gaze at the September calendar, and then I'm going to give you a preview of 2025 because I just had to finish the predictions and I'm still recuperating from them, so I'm not going to release them to you quite yet. But this is where we are right now. Look at today, the 14th. Do you see where we are? Do you see that blue ray, that emanation that actually began in August? Remember, go back to what began in August. That's been building, because in August, it was the choice month. September is where your eyes open and you see it. And October is going to be the experience of it. That which you are becoming aware of in September will become your experience in October and the choice of November. Very, very powerful, especially with all the meteor energy we're having. Make sure you're here all the time. Subscribe to this channel, Official Sri and Kara, and go to the new website, sriandkara.com, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I'm working really hard to serve all of you. And this is why I'm talking about this. Look at what's coming on Tuesday, the 17th. In the magic of the 17th, in the totality of the 17th, look what's coming. We are in this full moon where our truth is being showered. And we are building, because on Friday, the 20th, and look at 2021, it's our first time out in the new world. And those 3 days, starting with the night of the 20th, moving through the integration of the 21st, and the 22nd, will offer humanity for everyone a new life on Monday, the 23rd. And I want you to notice right now, go deep within you, go within your sense of self right now. And as you're going in your sense of self right now, are you noticing your throat? Right here, let me, I can show you a few more. Let's see, right? So are you noticing your throat? Are you noticing your third chakra? Are you noticing your crown chakra? What are you really noticing? Which one of the bodies has a hold on you right now? Are you in the 12 o'clock, the physical? Are you in the 3 o'clock, the emotional? Are you in the 6 o'clock, that mental? Are you in the 9 o'clock, the spiritual? Or are you right here with me in the center, witnessing them all, knowing that they each have a right to be, but I am not there. They are not anything more than what I can command, as can you. Breathe that in right now. And as you do, I want to give you all a reminder as to where we're at, because we are now at September 14, 2024. We are time stamping into this, that in whatever form and in whatever venue you may ever connect with this information, thank you for receiving it and for receiving it through the consciousness of that which was ready to hear it. And so in the energy of what's coming, and I will be putting out the final book of the Alchemical Guide for Transformation for 2024. Those of you that already have the first 3 sections of this book, look for it in your inbox by next week. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to shrinkira.com, scroll the bottom of the page and collect one of those gifts that I have for you and learn what the Alchemical Guide is. It's where all these calendars come from. I'm going to go right here. And there we are. You ready? Oh my gosh, guys, you ready? Here it is. So this is as much of this as I want to share before October and before the equinox. But what you're gazing at is, remember that 2024, this entire year, has been our year of alchemical choice. We illuminated a 50,000-year cycle that ignited this great spiral. And so this year has been these 2 spirals, the upward spiral and the downward spiral. And there has been, and I'm going to use my cursor, there has been right here, you see this sea of neutrality, this area that we have been navigating that is held through this incredible conscious eye of awareness. And we've talked all about this all year long. If you're not familiar with it, go deep into this YouTube channel, go back, watch the monthly predictions and have your mind blown. Do whatever you need to do to discover. Listen to my series, Expanding Consciousness, which is my gift to the world. It is a library of conscious wisdom for when you're ready to receive any of the episodes that are in there. Because look in the center of this eye right now. And if you can relax your eyes back a little bit, it helps. But the whirlwind that will be 2025 is right in the center. And there is so much to share about this, that I just put up a new article, and it's called Healing the Universal Wound. Rather than take your time on YouTube, go to shrinkira.com, right on the homepage, you'll see it, click on it, read it. Learn about healing the universal wound so that we can all right now dive into that which is birthing. The whirlwind of 2025 is a gift. It will be the fastest, greatest. It'll be like overnight sensation, overnight happen, but it's going to happen at every level of consciousness. Think bigger, dream and remember, see, as I do, the highest potentiality for every being, every experience, every interaction. Know the gift that you are. And come down here to Tosa Blue Mountain, especially for the equinox. There's a lot happening. I love you, and I am so grateful you are here. We'll look forward to seeing you again. Give me some comments. We're loving you. From Tosa Blue Mountain to your nirvana, I am Master Lady Kira Ra, loving you all.